Greetings, everybody. Keith here. Hoping everybody's having a good day, enjoying life, living life, loving life. We're going to talk today about the record, who it belongs to, and what you have to do with it. So get my pages all set up here, and it looks like we're ready. I want to welcome everybody. Thank you for support, whether it be just commenting or just watching or hitting that PayPal link. Please be sure to hit all those buttons and show your support. They're down in the details section down below of the video, and I'm not going to have anybody up on panel for this one here today. Just a short little video to go over their record and what it is and what your part in it is. In the details section down below the video, you'll see there's a reference to a previous video I did on your big dummy corporations. And that's what it is. They've got you acting as the dummy. When they're the dummy corporation themselves, they've got you acting as the dummy corporation by using the instrumentalities in their commercial system through a record of a name and a number. So let's go over that. Let's see here. And what we have before us here is 20 CFR 422.103. And you'll notice its title is Employee Benefits. Employee Benefits. So, Social Security numbers are employee numbers to access the benefits that are registered, logged, and whatever in the record. The Social Security Administration maintains a record of the earnings reported for each individual assigned a Social Security number. So the individual is what they're reporting, and the individual was the one assigned a Social Security number. The individual's name and Social Security number identify the record. The name and number identify the record. It will never identify you, yourself. And as that term you is used, you really need to realize that's a plural term. YOU means at least two. So that the wages or self-employment income reported for or by the individual can be properly posted to the individual's record. So you are the individual, and there is a record, and the name and number identify the record. Okay? Additional procedures concerning Social Security numbers may be found in Internal Revenue Service, telling you again that the employee that the record pertains to is part of the internal system, and that a judicial determination has already been made, and now you are an employee and have thusly been hired as an employee. And that was done through the SS5 application. And then you're told you need that in order to go get a job. You see the duality? If the SS5 is an employment application to establish an individual record where the individual can keep track by offering up information for their income to that record, then they'll keep that record. And if you don't know the discretion between the individual and the record, Any identification you use, you're placating that it's you, yourself, and it's not. It's only a record. It identifies the record. Applying for a number. An individual needing a social security number. And this is the problem. Everybody says you need that social security number in order to get a job. No, you don't. Okay? Getting the social security number is an application for employment. Employment is different than a job. Look up the term EM. PLOY is the synonymous with plot. It's a plot. It's a plotting along a course all the way through your life so that one day you will be engraved. A social security number may apply for one by completing a prescribed application and submitting the required evidence. An individual outside the United States, and as you know, there is no such thing as a physical definitive place of the United States, but rather it is the record itself, may apply for a Social Security number card at the Department of Veterans Affairs Regional Office, Manila, Philippines, at a U.S. Foreign Service post, or at a U.S. military post outside the United States. Every post office is a foreign service post. Everything extended from a foreign service post is a foreign service. Period. The birth registration document. This is the enumeration at birth at the hospital, a foreign service post. We may enter into an agreement with officials of a state, including, for this purpose, the District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, Guam, and U.S. Virgin Islands and New York City. That's the UN. That's where the modern day UN is located. To establish, as part of the official birth registration process, a plotting, a procedure, a plotting to assist us in assigning social security numbers. An assignment. An assignment is a trust term. A grantor assigns a trustee the abilities to perform certain duties so that the grantor can uphold its obligation. To newborn children. So it's an agreement with officials of a state. Okay? So let's look at the next one. And like I said, there's a link down in the details section below to reference a previous video I did, Ya Big Dummy Corporations. Individuals' request for change in record. And again, it's Title 20, same thing. And it says, application. If you wish to change the name or other personal identifying information you previously submitted in connection with an application for Social Security number card, you must complete a prescribed application, except as provided in paragraph B of this section. So let's take a look at section B for the exception. Assisting in enumeration. Did someone assist them in the enumeration and was named as an informant? That's an investigation. We may enter into an agreement with officials of the Department of State and Department of Homeland Security. And like I said, when it comes to correcting the record, these are the people we have to deal with: Department of Homeland Security and Department of State. Why? Because the Department of State is the state of being that you're in. And you claim to be a you by filling out an application that says you owe a debt to the United States. And therefore, you have to work for the United States to pay off that debt. So now you're paying off the debt. And if you want to live, you got to go get a job. Very simple. To assist us by collecting as part of the immigration process. So enumeration at birth is a part of the immigration process. Are you an immigrant? It is an immigration document. Information to change the name or other personal identifying information. So when you contact the Department of Homeland Security, as we spoke about in the redress program, there's going to be a renumeration. They're going to give it a new number that says you're outside and can pass through and you're not trapped in. Very simple. In connection that you previously submitted in connection with an application or request for a Social Security card or Social Security number card. And remember, that card is a credit device. It's an extension of credit. So think about this stuff, folks. Like I said, it's going to be a short video. I'm done. Again, look at the your big dummy corporations that will help explain what's going on here with the enumeration at birth. You are not part of that corporation, and mom established a record that you were when you were born in a foreign service post. It is a military installation, just like all other needful places and buildings along a required military postal road, so that they can get a hold of their employees. While you have a job down at McDonald's, one of their dummy corporations. Think about it, folks. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the content today. Know that I love you, but I don't give a fuck whether you love me back. God bless. Have a good day. We'll see you again tonight at 8. Bye-bye.